There's an old saying about writing that is attributed to various different authors over the years. It goes something like this. There's nothing to writing, just sit down at a typewriter and open a vein. The story you are about to hear in this series of videos is the closest I've come, figuratively and literally, to doing just that. In 2024, I've endured a terrible series of medical challenges, some life-threatening, and as I write this in May 2024, I still face the worst challenge yet. I made the decision on my own to tell this story. People who know me are probably surprised of this because I'm an extremely private person when it comes to medical matters. But I have made the decision to publicly open a vein of my own this year, and I do so for several reasons. I've learned that there are people out there who have been very worried about me. I disappeared from being online without warning, and it has been very gratifying that so many people were concerned and wanted to know where I'd gone. Writing this story has also been a bit of a catharsis for me. Putting the story in all its painful detail in front of me has helped me to accept it rather than simply internalize it. I also believe there is value to this story to people who suffer from diabetes and heart disease. People who have never heard terms like diabetic ketoacidosis or sepsis or atrial fibrillation or open heart surgery may now be facing these difficulties themselves. Hearing my story can, if nothing else, reduce the uncertainty of their own imagined consequences of what they still have to face. If nothing else, they're hearing the thoughts of a kindred spirit who empathizes as well as sympathizes with their current circumstances. I decided to start telling the story now, so I wouldn't lose all the details of my first few months of this nightmare. The worst of the ordeal is still in front of me, and I will try to record what lies ahead as best as time and my health will allow. Frankly, I also started telling the story now because at this point, I don't know if I will be around to finish it. If that happens, perhaps my wife Monique can finish it for me. I mean, I know how people hate to be left hanging, right? That's my introduction. For now, I invite you to go back with me to January 18th, 2024 to begin part 1 of my story.